गौरांगो श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला भक्ति रहित माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्टो विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचशिला वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला बलदेव विद्याभूषण प्रभु की जय। जय शिशिला विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर की जय। जय शिशिला नरोत्तम ठाकुर की जय। जय शिशिला कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय। जय श्री रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भक्त दास रघुनाथ शर गोसाई प्रभु की जय। जय सहगना स्वरूप दामोदर गोस्वामी की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्री वसनी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा गोविंद जी की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जी की जय। जय अंतरदीप श्री धाम मायापुर सीमांत द्वीप गोद्रुन द्वीप मध्य द्वीप कोलद्वीप ऋतुद्वीप जान्नुद्वीप मदनद्वीप रुद्रद्वीप आत्मक श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। जय द्वादश वन जमुना मथुरा वृंदावन गोवर्धन राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड श्री ब्रजमंडल की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री विश्व वैष्णव राज सभा की जय। जय ओरिजिनल श्री चैतन्य मात श्री गौरी मात ब्रंच मत की जय। जय श्री धाम मायापुरी शुद्धानस्त श्री चैतन्य गौरी मात ब्रंच मत की जय। जय श्री गोकुल की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री क्षेत्रपाल शिव जी की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति रक्षा श्रीधर देव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति शरण त्रिविक्रम गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला परिष्ठ परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति वैभव पुरी गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय परम पूज्य प्राची श्रीमद भक्ति भूषण भागवत गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय श्री हरिवासर तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री अन्नदा एकादशी तिथि बरा की जय। जय श्री एकादशी व्रता की जय। जय व्रत परमकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री अम्बरीश महाराज की जय। जय श्री श्रीवासांगने श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तनकारी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्रीयुता पादकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च. Pierwому Bhakata 216 knihy. Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Bhajanaya Nukula Bhakata Seva Paramasiddhi Premaloti Karamola Madhavati Bhakti Janani Jatane Padana Kori Krishna Vasati Vasati Boli Paramaya Dore Bori Gauraya Marje Savastane Koralo Brahmanarange Se Savastana Herivoyami Pranai Bhakata Sange Mridanga Bada Shunitemon Avasara Sadajache Gaura Bihito Kirtana Shuni Anande Hridoyo Nache Jogala Murti Dekhiyamon Paramaya Nanda Hoy Prasada Seva Korite Hoy Sakala Prapancha Joy Jedino Grihe Bhajana Dekhi Grihete Goloka Bhai Charana Sidhu Dekhiya Ganga Sukana Sima Pai Tulasi Dekhi Juraya Pran Madhava Toshani Jani Gaura Priya Shaka Sebone Jivana Sarthaka Mani Bhakati Vinoda Krishna Bhajane Anukulo Paijaha Prati Divase Paramasuke Svikara Koroyetaha Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Bhajanaya Nukula Bhakata Seva Paramasiddhi Premaloti Karamola Jayo Madhava Titi Jayo Ekadasi Titi Jayo Madhava Titi Jayo Ekadasi Titi Jayo Madhava Titi Jayo Ekadasi Titi Jayo Madhava Titi Jayo Ekadasi Titi. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Vishnu Paratattva Purna Gyan Purnananda Parama Mahata Nanda Sutta Boli Jare Bhagavate Gai Sei Krishna Yavatirna Chaitanya Gosai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Today is a very auspicious day, Haribasar Annada Ekadasi. So if you want to know that history about this Ekadashi, you can read it on Bhavatirtha. And Gurudev also spoke something about Ambarish Maharaj, how he followed Ekadashi. Ambarish Maharaj is great devotee. He had unlimited wealth of this world, but he was not attached even little to it, because he, by sadhan, he got pure love of Krishna, so he got that vision that everything belongs to Krishna, so he had no attachment. Even more than so-called yogis or sannyasis, jnanis, they think they are detached. But here it was shown that Ambarish Maharaj is really detached, because he knows everything belongs to Krishna. That is real detachment. Only renouncing, that is not real detachment, but to know everything belongs to Krishna, and I belong to Krishna, and everything should be used for the service of Krishna. That is the actual truth. So because he was established in this truth, the Durvasa Rishi's curse, very powerful, could not do any harm to him, because he was always protected by Sudarshan Chakra. And ultimately Durvasa Rishi had to beg forgiveness from Ambarish, because he committed offense to him. He could not understand him, so he criticized him and wanted to punish him based on false accusations. Durvasa Rishi falsely accused him that you disrespected me, you did something wrong. All this was all false accusation. So because they were false, the Ambarish did not get any bad result, but Durvasa Rishi got punishment for his false accusation. So ultimately he had to come to be rescued from that reaction to Ambarish Maharaj. And Ambarish Maharaj was never proud. He was actually feeling sad. And also because he could not feed Durvasa Rishi, so he fasted for 1 year waiting for Durvasa to come back. So then very humbly he received him, and Durvasa was also humble now because he got his lesson. And Ambarish Maharaj offered his all piety, all devotion, everything, whatever he has, he offered to that Sudarshan Chakra for Durvasa Rishi to be rescued, forgiven. So then he was forgiven. And then Durvasa Rishi, on top of his voice, he told, today I realized the glory of servant of God. And he also told to all others, in very happy mood. So Gurudev told that Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur commented that Durvasa Rishi actually played this pastime. We should not commit offense to Durvasa Rishi, because he played this pastime just to show the glory of pure devotee. And he may be in household life or ascetic life, that does not count in devotion. In devotion it counts only how much one is dedicated to the service of Krishna, no matter what kind of ashram, varna, sex, country, even ladies, they can be pure devotees. That is no any obstacle. Anyone who will dedicate himself for the service of Krishna, he is a pure devotee. And by getting the contact with such pure devotee, we can get devotion to Supreme Lord. Otherwise it is not possible. Our mind is engrossed in sense enjoyment, so only one whose mind is engrossed in the service of Krishna, he can divert our mind. That is why here Bhaktivinoda Thakur sang Shuddha Bhakata Charanarenu Vajana Anukul Bhakata Seva Paramasiddhi Premalatikaramu. The dust from the lotus feet of pure devotee is very favorable for bhajan. And the root cause of love of God is service to devotees. Prahlad Maharaj also told to Hiranyakashipu, I did not get this devotion by the help of other conditioned souls and these gurus, because they don't have that devotion. And also I did not get it by my own effort. I got it from Narad Goswami. So it is not possible, Prahlad told, unless one puts dust from the lotus feet of pure devotee, Nishkinchan devotee, all over his body. Means he takes his grace, his instructions and follows, then your mind will be engrossed in Krishna. And there it is also written in Bhagavatam, Kapil Bhagavan told to Mother Devahuti, the qualities of a sadhu is this, that they have one-pointed devotion to me, and because of this all good qualities are there, and because their minds are fully engrossed in me, they never feel any suffering of any disease or anything because of this. They are beyond. You can find in 3rd canto, Mother Devahuti and Kapil Bhagavan. He told, so Gurudev told the devotees, pure devotees, they may sometimes feel, means they may play the pastime of being sick, but they are not suffering that sickness because their mind is fully engrossed in thinking of Krishna. They are beyond this. But those who are sadhakas, according to their degree of surrender, up to that extent they can remove their miseries. That verse is there in Bhagavatam. With each morsel of food one takes, up to that extent his hunger will be appeased, he will get happiness, and his nourishment will be there all at the same time, up to that degree. So likewise, if one does service to Supreme Lord, 3 things will happen simultaneously according to the degree of his surrender. He will get devotion to Supreme Lord, devotion will be increased, and he will get realization of Supreme Lord, and he will get detachment from this world, from all non-eternal things. So up to that degree, devotees, they can remove their sufferings and they can get absolute bliss. Like if someone is hungry, he is suffering. But if he takes food, then the suffering of that hunger is removed. He will get happiness and nourishment, strength. Like that, devotee, according to the degree of his service to Krishna, he will simultaneously get such results. If such results are not there, it means that this is not actually devotional service. It may look like on the outside, but Gurudev explained that Sharanagati is not real there. Maybe outside show or without faith or something, there is no real Sharanagati if fruits are not there. So But by the fruit we can know the tree. If fruit is there, then tree is, but if fruit is not there, there is some defect in the tree. So we have to find that defect in ourselves, then we can progress. If we try to see the defects in others, then how we will improve? We have to see defect in ourselves, then I can improve. Otherwise it is not possible. But if I think others are guilty, others are to be blamed, there is something wrong in others, why I'm suffering, then it means I am not actually surrendering to the truth. That is why Gurudev also told so many times this, that he told to us, we all devotees in Harikatha, but we did not completely surrender. So because we did not completely surrender, our karma is still there, the result of our past actions. That is why Gurudev told you should not blame others for your own misery. If devotee, just by taking Harinam, can be free from all miseries, then why Gurudev would speak this on Harikatha repeatedly? For whom? There would be no necessity. It is until you are completely surrendering yourself, you will have to get the miseries by your own actions. So if you blame others for these miseries, for your own wrong actions and for your own wrong enjoying desires or so many things, if this blaming is there, it means you did not actually surrender, you did not accept Krishna. So you have to suffer because you have to get that lesson. And this will go up to at least Nishta stage, because in the Nishta stage, after all anarthas, gross anarthas are gone by performance of bhajan under the guidance of Guru, that Shraddha, first faith, then Sadhu Sangha, association devotee, then taking shelter of Guru, then doing bhajan as per his instruction, and then anarthas will have to go away. Then, when anarthas are gone, then this nishta will come, fixation of mind to the object of worship. So, in the words of Mahaprabhu, it is called Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. This forest fire of material existence that will be extinguished, means there will be no more suffering, or klesha nivriti, or this all will be removed. So when one is established in this Trinada Pisunichana, I am not of this world, I belong to Krishna, I am transcendental, I belong to Krishna, and he is able to tolerate everything, like a tree, seeing everything is the mercy of Krishna, and he can give due respect to all and not desiring any respect for himself. No any worldly desire is there, and he can always chant Harinam because he feels his eternal relation with Krishna. So such a person will not, such devotee will not suffer. But otherwise we will have to suffer because of our wrong attitude, wrong past actions, so many things. That is why Gurudev told you should think, I am reaping the fruits of my own past misdeeds. That is why I am suffering. No one else is to be blamed. But as long as blaming is there, it means we are not accepting the truth. So, and as long as this, like for example, if I did so many bad activities in past, so now reaction is coming, I have to suffer. If I blame others for this suffering, then I will prolong this suffering. I will prolong it. But if I can accept, then that will be finished. Otherwise, it will be prolonged. You cannot remove. So, it is not so difficult to understand, but it is very difficult to actually accept it, to practice. But if we can surrender to Gurudev, pray for his grace, and follow his instructions, then they will help us to overcome this. Gurudev told, one who is sincerely trying to follow Gurudev's instructions, sincerely really he's trying, then they will come at his back. Guru, Vaishnavas and Bhagavan, they will come and they will help and they will bless and he can cross. But if he's not sincerely trying, then how they can help? And another thing also is that if you have this false ego, that only by my own effort, even like following the instruction of Gurudev, but if I have this ego, by this only, by my own effort only, I can get the fruit. That is also false following, because the fruit is given by Krishna. We cannot get it by our own effort alone. By our effort, we can only attract His grace, attract the fruit, but we cannot force it, we cannot demand it. So if we have such demand or force, or we think that is rightful, that is justified, if we have this sort of ego not being surrendered to Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, then also doing sadhana, we will not get progress. So with humbleness, with surrender, and with accepting the truth, we should go on doing bhajan. If we are sincere, then surely they will bless us, because they bless those who are sincere, those who are humble. But any kind of false vanity, pride, this is always obstacle. So we have to try sincerely, humbly, then we can get that fruit all at the same time. It will come, no delay. Our devotion will be increased. We will get realization of absolute truth, Krishna, which means Achintya Bheda. Everything you will realize. That does not mean you will only realize Krishna's like some form. No, realizing Krishna means realizing everything. Seeing Krishna, seeing Jivas, seeing Maya, seeing all functions, how everything is working, all Leelas, everything, this is all there. It is said in Upanishad, Gurudev used to quote, when one knows him, everything is known. When one attains him, everything is attained. That is why devotees, they are very intelligent. They have no any other request, no any other desire, except service of Krishna, because they know by this actually everything you can get. Like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, one poor girl has nothing, but if by the bond of affection she is married to some prince or one king, then she gets everything by that. Or Gurudev gave this example, one child is lost, but if he comes back and his relationship with the king is revived, re-established, it was lost, but it is now re-established, so he has everything by that relationship. Like that, Jiva lost that relationship with Bhagavan. It is there, but we are covered, we are not aware of, but it is there. But if by the grace of Guru and Vaishnava we are reminded, and that is revived, and we understand I belong to Krishna, and Krishna is affectionate, then everything you get. That is why pure devotees, they don't pray for anything else. They are not praying, I want this, I want that, so many things. No. They know they will be loser. They will miss the absolute. if they want something from him. So they don't want anything from him, they want him only. And by that they get everything. So last time we were hearing in Chaitanya Charitamrita about the branches of Advaita Acharya devotees, and here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained that some of his followers, at the beginning they were following Advaita Acharya properly, considering him as a devotee of Mahaprabhu, but after some time some of his followers, they deviated from proper conception. So they became useless. Some are useful, some are useless. So here I will continue from there. Achyutananda Varo Shakha Acharya Nandam Ajanma Sevila Teho Chaitanya Charan Chaitanya Gosair Guru Keshava Bharati Ei Pitar Vakya Shuni Dukho Pailo Oti Jagat Guru Te Tumi Karo Oiche Upodesh Tomar Ei Upodeshe Nashta Hoilodesh. A big branch of Advaita Acharya was his son Achyutananda. From the beginning of his life, he engaged in the service of the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. When Achyutananda heard from his father that Keshav Bharati was the spiritual master of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very unhappy. He told his father, "Your instruction that Keshav Bharati is the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will spoil the entire country." Chaudo Bhuvvaner Guru Chaitanya Gosai Tar Guru Onya Ei Kon Shastre Nai Pancham Barsher Balak Kohe Siddhanter Sar Shunya Paila Acharya Santo Shapar Krishna Mishranam Ar Acharya Tanoi Chaitanya Gosai Boise Jahar Hridoy. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the spiritual master of the 14 worlds. But you say that someone else is his spiritual master. This is not supported by any revealed scripture. When Advaita Acharya heard this statement from his 5-year-old son Achyutananda, he felt great satisfaction because of his conclusive judgment. This is narrated in Chaitanya Bhagavat. One time, one guest came to Advaita Acharya's house, so he asked him, "Who is the Guru of Mahaprabhu?" Then Advaita Acharya said this, Keshav Bharati. Then Achyutananda, he was a very small boy, he became angry. He was naked that time, so small. But he became angry and he said, "How you can say like this?" And he answered, and Advaita Acharya was happy. Of course, that does not mean Advaita Acharya does not know this thing. But in order that to reveal this truth and also to reveal that this is not some ordinary son, this was shown there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu played the pastime of accepting Guru to teach votaries that taking shelter of Guru is necessary. He is Supreme Lord, but he is teaching by his own example to accept the Guru, to teach. If you want to know the absolute truth, you have to surrender to Guru. Krishna himself did also this pastime. He accepted Guru, Sandipani Muni, and Ramchandra also accepted Vashisht, and Mahaprabhu accepted Ishwar Puri, and Sannyas Guru is Keshav Bharati. Just yesterday we were hearing that Keshav Bharati, he belonged to Mayavadi Sampradaya, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approached him, "I will take sannyas from you." Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just before taking sannyas, he said, "Yesterday something happened in my dream. I saw one one divine person, he came to me, one Mahajan, and he told me this is the sannyas mantra, and he told me that mantra. So then Mahaprabhu said, I heard that mantra in my dream, so you please hear it and you check whether this is the right mantra which you will give me when I will take sannyas. So then Mahaprabhu told him that mantra into air, and by this he first initiated him into that mantra. And then Keshav Bharati was, of course, overwhelmed, and he said, yes, this is the right mantra. So Keshav Bharati then gave that mantra to Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu first made him his disciple, and then he took that mantra, but this was not seen by others. And also after Mahaprabhu, when he took sannyas, then he gave dandavat and also embraced his guru, and by that embrace, Keshav Bharati got prem immediately, Krishna prem. So they both chanted Harinam. Whole night they were chanting Harinam. Like on Ekadasi they are chanting in Srivasangan. So they two together, Keshav Bharati, Guru and disciple Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were dancing in ecstasy whole night. Without danda, without kamandalu, that sannyas that was put aside. Then in the morning Mahaprabhu said, Guru, now please give me permission, I will go. Then Keshav Bharati said, no, I will go with you. So like this. So here Achyutananda gave the right conclusion. No one is the Guru of Mahaprabhu, but Leela is such to give teaching to us. Krishna Mishra was a son of Advaita Acharya. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always sat in his heart. Shri Gopal name ar Acharjero sut, tahar charitra shuno atyanta adbhut. Gundicha mandire maha prabhur samukhe, kirtane nartan kore boro prema sukhe, nana bhavodgam dekhe adbhuto nartan, dui gosai hori bole anandito mon. Shri Gopal was another son of Shri Advaita Acharya Prabhu. Now just hear about his characteristics, for they are all very wonderful. When Lord Chaitanya personally cleansed the Gundicha Mandir in Jagannath Puri, Gopal danced in front of the Lord with great love and happiness. While Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Prabhu chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and danced, there were various ecstatic symptoms in their bodies, and their minds were very pleased. Nachite nachite Gopal hoilo murchit, bhumete porilo dehe nahi kosambit. Dukhito hoila acharya putra koleloya, Rakha koren rishingher mantra poriya, nana mantra poren acharya nahoy cheton, acharyer dukkhe Vaishnav koren krondon. While all of them danced, Gopal, dancing and dancing, fainted and fell to the ground unconscious. Advaita Acharya Prabhu became very unhappy. Taking his son on his lap, he began to chant the Nrishinga mantra for his protection. Advaita Acharya chanted various mantras, but Gopal did not come to consciousness. Thus all the Vaishnavas present cried in sorrow at his plight. Tobe Mahaprabhutar Hride Hastadhari, Utoho Gopal Koilo Bolo Hori Hori, Utilo Gopal Prabhu Sparsha Dvani Shuni, Anandito Hoya Sobe Kore Hori Dvani, Acharya Arputra Shri Balaram Arputra Sarupshaka Jagadishnam. Lord Chaitanya then put his hand on the chest of Gopal and told him, "My dear Gopal, get up and chant the holy name of the Lord." When he heard this sound and felt the touch of the Lord, Gopal immediately got up and all the Vaishnavas chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in jubilation. The other sons of Advaita Acharya were Sri Balaram, Sarup and Jagadish. Because here Gopal, he fell down due to ecstatical symptoms. So here Advaita Acharya shown, if there is any worldly difficulty of anarthas or some danger is coming or something is there, that time for protection we have to chant Rishinga mantra. Like Gurudev also told, we have so many anarthas, so we have to pray for the grace of Nrsinga, or when going to travel, so that there may not be any accident or any, like for protection, for worldly some this danger is there, so you have to take shelter of Nrsinga Bhagavan. But here, this falling down unconscious, it was not worldly difficulty or worldly danger. This was ecstatic symptom. So he could not be awakened by those many mantras for protection, but only when Mahaprabhu, he touched him and told him to get up, then he resumed his death. I saw in Mayapur, not this last year, but before, there was one brahmachari. I think you all know him. So he was playing those big kartal, the biggest one, but he became so, how to say, I don't know how, but anyhow, he was playing and then he was turning around like this, turning, and because of this, his brain got that, how is that, vertuglavica in Slovenian language, that when your head is spinning, so he was spinning like this, and he fell down unconscious during arati. But that was not due to ecstatic symptom. That was due to, how this is in Slovenian, the pretiravaš, you are overdoing something. Not dizziness, the pretiravaš, that you are not exaggerate is like for word, but some physically you are doing more than it is okay. So he was dancing in such a way and spinning, and another brahmachari, he said, I knew this will happen because I saw him that he was doing this too much. So yes, overacting. So then another brahmachari told, I knew this will happen. And then because his head was spinning, so he fell down, and then for some maybe 10 minutes he was lying there and with some water and like this. Then he came back to his senses, and then from that day on he was more considerate in his playing. So that was not because of transcendental ecstatic feeling, but it was because of overacting physically and like this. But here Gopal, he actually got that ecstatic feeling of murchita, means losing consciousness, And that is why no any other mantras for protection could not help in this matter, but Mahaprabhu did. But for any worldly danger and for anarthas, for protection, there we have to take shelter of Nrishingadev. So then these are three, the other sons, they deviated. One second, I will see. Yes. These three other sons, they deviated from the proper Siddhanta. They became Mayavadis and Smartas, and they were rejected by Vaishnava society. So here we see this point. Both points we see in Chaitanya Charitamrita, which Prabhupada also told. It is not that just by being the son of a pure devotee, or here even like Mahavishnu or personal associate Mahaprabhu, if you are his son, that this automatically qualifies you for being a guru. It is not true, because here we see example, three of them, they deviated from proper Siddhanta, proper conduct, proper practice, and they were rejected. And we can see also in the case of Madhavendra Puri, he had many disciples. Also one of them, he got mantra from Madhavendra Puri, that was Ramachandra Puri, but he also deviated from the conclusions of his guru, so he was rejected. So Prabhupada told in past, when this too much worldly desires were there were many like these guru paramparas. They will show you on the paper that how by family connection, by birth, son to father, like this, by family connection, they are connected to some personal associate of Mahaprabhu, and based on that list, they will claim we are guru. No one else can be guru, and so you have to come to us and you have to give donation here and everything here. But Prabhupada told, only showing bodily connection does not mean necessary. It can be there if they are properly following, but only this. But if they are deviating from Siddhanta and proper scriptural following, they are doing wrong activities others, then he cannot be accepted as guru, although like coming from this family. Or another guru paramparas were there, they would show on paper how the mantra was given from this person to this person to this person, so I am guru, just based on this. No, Prabhupada said no. Like Ramachandra Puri also, he got mantra, but he deviated. So bona fide guru is only one who has knowledge of the purport of all Vedic scriptures, which is pure devotion to Krishna, and he has practical life. He is really pure devotee. He has realization and he is really pure devotee. He can be called guru. He can serve as guru, but not anyone else just by showing. So here in Chaitanya Charitamrita, both cases are there. So we should not be bewildered by such claims, but should see the qualities. That is why Prabhupada made such guru parampara, where bona fide gurus are there, but they are not necessarily connected by mantra connection or by this bodily connection. No, they're connected by their spiritual, on spiritual platform, they are connected. Kamalakanta Bishwas Nam Acharya Kinkar Acharya Vyabhar Sob Tahar Bochor Nila Chale Teho Ek Patrika Likia Prataparuder Pashadila Pataya Sei Patrir Kotha Acharya Nahi Jane. Con pace sei patri ailo Prabhu stane. Advaita Acharya's very confidential servant named Kamalakanta Bishwas knew all the dealings of Advaita Acharya. When Kamalakanta Vishwas was in Jagannath Puri, he sent a note through someone to Maharaj Prataparudra. No one knew of that note, but somehow or other it reached the hands of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Se patritele ka ace eito likon, Ishvaratve acharjere kori ace stapon, Kintu tardeive kichu hoi acerin, Rin shodibare chahi taka shototin, Patra poria prabur mone hoilo duk, Bahire hasya kichu bole chandramuk. That note established Advaita Acharya as an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But it also mentioned that Advaita Acharya had recently incurred a debt of about 300 rupees that Kamalakanta Vishwas wanted to liquidate. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unhappy upon reading the note, although his face still shone as brightly as the moon. Thus, smiling, he spoke as follows. Acharjere stapiyache koriya Ishvar, ite dosh nahi acharjo devata Ishvar. Ishwarer donya koriyache bika, অতএব দান্দা করা ইব শিখা গোবিন্দেরে আজ্ঞা দিল ইহা আজি হইতে বাউলিয়া বিশ্বাসে এটা না দিবে আসিতে. He has established Advaita Acharya as an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is nothing wrong in this, for he is indeed the Lord himself. But he has made the incarnation or avatar of Godhead a poverty-stricken beggar. Therefore, I shall punish him in order to correct him. The Lord ordered Govinda, means his sevak, from today on, do not allow that Baulia, Kamalakanta Bishwas, to come here. Baul to mean madman. One second. Baul is mad. There are two kinds of Bauls. Advaita Acharya, when sending that note to Mahaprabhu, he said, I am Baul, you are Baul, we are all Baul, means mad because of Krishna Prema. Other people, they think we are mad. So this is one Baul. But another Baul is, he is mad. He is not a pure devotee, but his philosophy is crooked and his actions are crooked. That is one apasampradaya, one pseudo sect, one unauthorized sampradaya of 13. They are Bauls, Aul, Baul, Kartavajas, that's Hajiya, all this. So these Bauls we should not follow. They are having Mayavat philosophy and they are doing many immoral activities also in the name of Bhajan. Danda shune bishwash hoilo paramadukit, shunya prabhur danda acharya horshit. বিশ্বাসেরে কহে তুমি বড় ভাগ্যবান, তোমার করিল দান্দা প্রভু ভগবান। পূর্বে মহাপ্রভু মরে করেন সামান, দুঃখ পাই মনে আমি কইলুম অনুমান. When Kamalakanta Bishwas heard about this punishment by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very unhappy. But when Advaita Prabhu heard about it, he was greatly pleased. Seeing Kamalakanta Bishwas unhappy, Advaita Acharya Prabhu told him, You are greatly fortunate to have been punished by the Supreme Lord, the Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Formerly, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always respected me as his senior, but I did not like such respect. Therefore, my mind being afflicted by unhappiness, I made a plan. Mukti Shrestha Kori Koino Vashishta Vyakyan Kruddha Hoya Prabhu More Koilo Apaman Danda Paya Hoilo Mor Paramananda Jedanda Pailo Bhagyavan Shri Mukunda Jedanda Pailo Shri Sochi Bhagyavati Sedanda Prasad Anyo Lok Pabe Koti. Thus, I expounded the Yoga Vashishta, which considers liberation the ultimate goal of life. For this, the Lord became angry at me and treated me with apparent disrespect. When chastised by Lord Chaitanya, I was very happy to receive a punishment similar to that awarded to Sri Mukunda. A similar punishment was awarded to Mother Sachi Devi. Who could be more fortunate than she to receive such punishment? So here Kamalakanta Vishwas made this mistake. He said Advaita Acharya is God, and then he said, but he is in debt, so I'm begging from you, from the king. You please give money so that he can be rescued. How this is possible? Bhagavan will have debt. Everything belongs to Bhagavan. Everything is his. So both it is improper. So Mahaprabhu saw this apasiddhanta, wrong conception. So he wanted to punish. But here Sai Maharaj also explained, Krishna is equal to all. He does not hate anyone or love anyone like some partiality is there. No, he is equal to all. He has affection for all. So he wants to help everyone in this way or in that way. So here Advaita Acharya said, Mahaprabhu always treated me as a guru, but I am his servant, eternal servant. So I was not happy, so I made this plan, and he was teaching Mayavad there. And Mahaprabhu came and became very angry, and he was beating him, and Advaita Acharya became very happy. Yes, today now this is the right relationship we have. Now you are treating me as your inferior. I'm your servant. So Advaita Acharya was very happy. And then Advaita Acharya also said, I got same chastisement like Mukunda got. What Mukunda did? When Mahaprabhu was giving prem to everyone and giving darshan to everyone, he said, Mukunda cannot come to me. Then all devotees, they were very surprised. Why not? Then Mahaprabhu told, because he has such character. When he is with devotees, he will say, yes, devotion is the best. But when he will go to yogis, association, he will say, yoga is the best. Then he will go to Gyanis, he will say, yes, Gyan is the best. And wherever he will go, according to that association, in order to be like one of them or respected by them like that, he is praising that thing for self interest. So like that, this is like some kind of prostitution, and also not really being fixed in devotion, not understanding what is what. That by serving Krishna, you serve all. Devotion to Krishna is the only right action. Like last time I spoke about hand, her constitutional position is such that she can be benefited only by feeding the stomach, not in any other way. So like that, Jiva, being constitutional eternal servant of Krishna, the only right path is devotion to Krishna. For her, benefit and for the benefit of all others. And this is applicable to all jivas. It is not that, yes, this is okay for you, but it is not okay for me. No, for all jivas. They may understand, believe or not. That is another thing. But the reality, absolute reality is for all jivas, devotion to Krishna is the only right action. So, but Mukunda played this pastime. He is a personal soul. He played this pastime of being such character. Wherever he goes, he will say, this is good, yes, this is also good, everything is good, this is. So Mahaprabhu told he's not eligible to get my darshan because that is not proper qualification. He does not have qualification for devotion. You know, Gurudev told, before taking Harinam initiation, this basis should be there. That you must have that firm belief. By serving Krishna, you serve all. And without serving Krishna, nothing good can come. So without this kind of shraddha, this kind of belief, if you give initiation, Harinam initiation to anyone, that will be like Namaparat. It will be offense to Supreme Lord because he is not qualified. But if someone is having such faith, then to give him Harinam is a service to Supreme Lord. So Gurudev told this is our institution is not for increasing disciples. If there is any ulterior motive in giving initiation to unqualified people, like for increasing the congregation or for getting money or for name and fame or for whatever, without seeing the qualification, whether really he has that firm belief or not, whether really he is ready to follow the devotional path, all the rules and regulations, what has to do, what he should give up, all this you should check before giving. Otherwise it is offense, and Guru will also go down because of this. It is written in Harinam Chintamani. If he does not correct this mistake, Guru will also fall down because he commit offense. Gadadhar Pandit showed this example there, we heard. So, like that, this Mukunda, he was going here and there. So Mahaprabhu, he cannot get my darshan, he cannot get prem because he is not qualified. He is not accepting the truth. He's only worldly desires. He wants to be recognized by all according to association where he is. So that is not there. But in order to show Mahaprabhu, they did this lila. But when Mukunda heard Mahaprabhu is not accepting you, then Mukunda became unhappy and he said, okay, then I will give up my life today. But you, at least you please ask Mahaprabhu when I can get his darshan. Then the Shrivas went there and Mahaprabhu replied, he can get my darshan after millions of births. He can get my darshan. Then when Mukunda heard this, he became very happy. He said, oh, Mahaprabhu told, so it will happen. So by this, he showed that he has faith in the word of Mahaprabhu or Guru. Whatever they say, it will happen. So by this faith, he showed and corrected that previous mistake. And then Mahaprabhu told, when he saw that change in the heart of Mukunda, Mahaprabhu immediately called him. Okay, no need to wait million lifetimes. Immediately you can come. And Mahaprabhu gave prem. And then Mukunda very humbly, he was praising, he was speaking the glories of devotion and regretting I am not having any such devotion. One who has is always thinking I don't have. But if you boast I have, it means you don't have it. So here it was shown that faith in the words of Krishna or faith in the words of Guru, that this is correct, that is the qualification. Such firm belief is the root of devotion. If such faith is not there, Guru has said, you cannot start bhajan. It is not possible. So such faith should be there without any doubt, firm belief. By serving Krishna you serve all. Then you are entitled to do devotion. So here also Mahaprabhu shown, if someone does any mistake, he has to be punished. But when he rectifies this mistake, immediately he will be rescued. Like we heard this verse, Tatenu kampam susamikshamanam bundana. If we are in this material world suffering because we became averse to Krishna. So one who will understand by the grace of Guru, this is the mistake, and he changes his heart, and he's not praying to Krishna for anything. He's not praying, Krishna rescue me from the suffering which I did so many wrong activities, you remove this. No, he said, I did this, I'm ready to suffer this. This is not, I'm not praying for this, but let me have devotion to you. So, and he's not blaming anyone and not asking Krishna for rescue of these things, but he only wants to serve Krishna. So now he already fully changed. So Bhagavatam says, Mukti Pada Sadaiva. Such person is eligible to get liberation from all miseries. Only such person. Because he already corrected mistake, and then there is no need to wait for many lives and this and so many things. No. Immediately when one can make such change of heart, he will accept his mistake and he will accept pure devotion to Krishna. Immediately he will be rescued while staying in this world, while in this body. Immediately he will be rescued from all miseries and will get absolute bliss. Gurudev told it is possible. Katanga Raja king, he got in one moment, he accepted fully. He surrendered to Vishnu fully. In one moment, he immediately got. And it is, Krishna is equal to all. You can also get. Immediately. If you are ready to accept full surrender. Otherwise, if not, then you will have to practice this gradual procedure under the guidance of Guru Vaishnava. But that is not that Krishna is to be blamed. No. When Draupadi asked Krishna, why you came so late to rescue me? I was suffering and you came very late. Then Krishna told, okay, can I speak the truth? Then Draupadi said, yes, you can speak the truth. Then Krishna said, I know you were chanting my name. I know. But those kings, when they wanted to make you naked, you thought they're kings, so they will not allow this thing to happen. So you took shelter to them. They will help me. They will rescue me. You are chanting my name in the mouth, but thinking they will rescue me. You took shelter there. Gurudev said it is very difficult to deceive Bhagavan. He knows everything. You cannot cheat him. He is inside our heart. So then when you saw that these kings, they will not help you, then you thought Arjuna will help me. Then you thought that when Dronacharya came, he will help me. You're chanting my name, calling my name all the time. This is true, I know. But you are taking shelter there. So why I will come? If they can help you, why I will come? And then when no one helped you, then what you did? You yourself hold that sari with two hands. So if you can help yourself, why I will come? You are calling me by mouth, but not actually calling me. You are depending on yourself, on your strength, on your intelligence, you are depending. And then when you could not, still they were pulling, then you lifted one hand, but with one hand still you had that. I will keep. So if you are depending on yourself, then why I will come? Only when you fully released your all self-dependence and you took shelter in me, you depended on me, you took absolute shelter to me, then immediately I came without any delay, not even fraction of a second delay. So is it not true? Krishna told, then why you are blaming me? Why you are blaming me? I came late. It is not Gurudev, I am doing so much bhajan and nothing happening. We are not actually doing. That is the point. Bhagavatam says, as much as you take food, that much you will be nourished. As much as you do devotion, this will be the result. If real devotion you are doing. If not, then there is some defect. You should not blame others for your own defect. So like that, if as long as we depend on others, as long as we depend on ourselves, we think I am reliable. No one is reliable, all are defective, but I am good. I am good, all are bad. I will do. So we are not depending on Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan, but depending on ourselves, our intelligence, our idea, our strength, our money, our so many things we are depending. Chanting Harinam, Krishna knows everything. We cannot deceive him. But immediately when we will depend on Krishna, take absolute his shelter, take his guidance, then immediately we'll get the result. So like that, here Mukunda, when he changed his heart, immediately Mahaprabhu called him. First he said after millions of years he will get. But because Mukunda showed he has faith in the word of Guru, immediately he was rescued. Not need. So if one will take shelter to Supreme, immediately he will be rescued from all sins, all suffering, everything. He will get ultimate goal. There is no any delay. Advaita Acharya said this. Yes, that is why last time also I told. My eyes were opened by my senior god brother. I was having some difficulties, and just one day before in Harikatha, I was also hearing that Gurudev told we have to chant this 4 times Nrishinga mantra and this. So I was having some difficulty and I was consulting with this god brother, and he told me, you see, yesterday Gurudev told, if we will chant this Nrishinga mantra, then we can be rescued from these things. So you have to have this belief, because Gurudev is saying. Whatever Gurudev is saying, Krishna is automatically fulfilling that. We heard during Janmashtami what Mahajanas path they are taking, that path, footsteps, they are living here in this world. And anyone taking that path, Krishna will surely accept that path due to love of his devotee. So like Prahlad Maharaj said, here there is Bhagavan here inside, in this pillar. So in order to prove the word of Prahlad Maharaj, his pure devotee, Nrishingadev appeared there. So whatever pure devotee says, Krishna will definitely make that true. So if pure devotee says, if you will do this, definitely it will happen. So you have to have this belief, you do this. And really it helped me. I did, and it removed all my problem, everything. So such belief, if we can have, then we can progress. So here Mukunda showed this. He had belief in Mahaprabhu's word. Immediately Mahaprabhu accepted. So if we have belief in the words of Guru, and taking his guidance, not our own idea, speculation, this will be good, that will not be good, so many things, or we are afraid to approach Guru. If I ask him, then maybe he will say this, but I don't want this, so better not to ask him. So if such surrender is not there, then how we can be benefited, how Gurudev will speak, how we can be rescued? It is not possible. Gurudev told, Gurudev will give guidance to only those who are surrendered, who really want. He said Arjuna was there, but only when he took absolute shelter to Krishna, he said, I don't know what is right, what is wrong. I am confused. I take absolute shelter to you. I am your disciple. You please tell me. When this surrender is there, then Krishna starts to speak. And Gurudev told, Guru, Vaishnav, they have no impetus to speak to anyone anything if they are not surrendered. But those who are surrendered, they are always very eager to help. So now it is up to us whether we want to follow our own intelligence, our own wisdom, our own what is good, what is right, and continue in this where we got us into so many suffering, trouble, everything. We are responsible for this because we did not take shelter to Krishna. So now if we will go on doing the same thing, we'll get the same thing. So we have to take shelter, absolute shelter to Guru, fully clear our heart of all our ideas, conditions, doubts, all this, and ask Gurudev, what is my duty? How I should serve Krishna? What is my eternal welfare? If I am sincere, Gurudev is always ready to guide us. So here we see. And another Advaita Acharya said, that Sachi Devi also this pastime was there. She committed offense to Advaita Acharya, thinking he is guilty, why my son left. He spoke about Krishna bhajan, and then Vishwarup, he thought this is all, everything is useless, I will only worship Krishna, which is correct knowledge. So Sachimata was worried, already one son left, and now another one son, he will also not stay in the house, and I will be alone. So he should not be called Advaita, like one who unites people or keeps them together, but he should be called Dvaita, one who is separating the people. So this bad thought she was having towards Advaita, but he only did pure devotional teaching. If Vishwarup goes to forest for the service of Krishna, it is also beneficial for mother. If son goes for the service of Krishna, it is beneficial for mother. That belief should be there. By watering at the root of the tree, whole tree is nourished, and it is a fact. So Sachimata, playing this pastime of having this worldly Vatsalya to give us teaching, so Mahaprabhu to her also did not want to give prem, because she is not having this belief. By serving Krishna, all are served, including myself, properly. So she was trying to obstruct this service of Krishna for own worldly things. So this belief is not there. So if this belief is not there, if this faith is not there, how prema will come? How service of Krishna will come? How this will come? So Mahaprabhu did not give prema, and he explained why. Because she's not having faith in pure devotion, in pure devotee. She's committing offense there. So then remedy is, if she will take the dust from Advaita Acharya's lotus feet on her head, then it is possible she will get prem. As long as this offense is there, it is not possible. So Sachi did this, again showing when we take the dust shelter of pure devotee, we can get devotion. Otherwise, it is not possible. Eto kohia Acharya tare koria ashwas. Anandito hoya ailo Mahaprabhu pash. Prabhu ke kohe no tomar na bujie lila. Ama hoite prasad patra korila kamala. Amariho kobuje na hoi prasad. Tomar charane amiki koinu aparat. After pacifying Kamalakanta Vishwash in this way, Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Advaita Acharya told Lord Chaitanya, I cannot understand your transcendental pastimes. You have shown more favor to Kamalakanta than you generally show to me. The favor you have shown to Kamalakanta is so great that even to me you have never shown such favor. What offense have I committed at your lotus feet so as not to be shown such favor? Eto shuni Mahaprabhu hasite lagila, bolaiya Kamalakante prasana hoila. Acharyo kohe ihake kene dile darashan, dui prakarete kore more virambam. Shunya prabur mon prasana hoilo, duhar antar kotha duhe se janilo. Hearing this, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu laughed with satisfaction and immediately called Kamalakanta Bishwas. Advaita Acharya then said to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why have you called back this man and allowed him to see you? He has cheated me in two ways. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, his mind was satisfied. Only they could understand each other's minds. Because Kamalakanta Bishwash also changed his heart. By understanding his mistake, he changed his heart, so Mahaprabhu gave him Prabhu kohe bauliya oiche kahe ekor Acharya loja dharma hai se achar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu প্রতিগ্রাহা কবু না করিবে রাজাধন বিষয়ের অন্ন খাইলে দুষ্ট হয় মন মন দুষ্ট হইলে নহে কৃষ্ণের স্মরণ কৃষ্ণ স্মৃতি বিনু হয় নিষ্ফল জীবন. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Kamalakanta, you are a Bauliya, one who does not know things as they are. Why do you act in this way? Why do you invade the privacy of Advaita Acharya and damage his religious principles? Advaita Acharya, my spiritual master, should never accept charity from rich men or kings, because if a spiritual master accepts money or grains from such materialists, his mind becomes polluted. When one's mind is polluted, it is very difficult to remember Krishna, and when remembrance of Lord Krishna is hampered, one's life is unproductive. Lok lojja hoy dharma kirti hoy hani, oiche karma na koriho kobu iha jani. Ei shikha sabakare sobe mone koilo, Acharya Gosai mone Annada pailo. Acharya অভিপ্রায় প্রভু মাত্রা বুঝে প্রভুর গম্ভীরা বাক্যা আচার্য samuje. Thus one becomes unpopular in the eyes of the people in general, for this damages his religiosity and fame. A Vaishnava, especially one who acts as the spiritual master, must not act in such a way. One should always be conscious of this fact. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this instruction to Kamalakanta, all present considered it to be meant for everyone. Thus Advaita Acharya was greatly pleased. Only Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could understand the intentions of Advaita Acharya, and Advaita Acharya appreciated the grave instruction of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. এই তো প্রস্তাবে আছে বহুত অবিচার, গ্রন্থ বাহুল্য ভয়ে নারী লিখিবার। In this statement there are many confidential considerations. I do not write of them all, fearing an unnecessary increase in the volume of this book. This Gurudev, he explained in the book, in the biography book, in relation to Advaita Acharya. So today there is no more time. Next time, just I wanted to finish this topic, but next time we will have to go very minutely what Mahaprabhu is giving teaching here through Kamalakanta Bishwas. Gurudev explained there, and it is in commentary of Prabhupada. So next time we will go more deep into this topic because it is very important to understand it. How our mind is affected by accepting things in wrong way or from wrong persons. Even the guru, if he misuses or if he does, even he will be damaged. So it is not joke to be guru or preacher, or it is not a joke to trying to exploit others in the name of bhajan. I'm devotee, and trying to exploit others, that will ruin everything. So this point is there in the Gurudev's book. We will go through that and try to understand. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bolo, 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 Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Juk Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaura Hurik Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Shri Shri Radha Nayana Nath Juk Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev Ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev Ki Jai. Jai Shila Param Gurudev Ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guruvare Ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishinga Dev Ki Jai. Jai Shri Hari Basar Titi Bara Ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Gaur Pramanande Hari. Dandavat Pranam to all. Thank you. Hari.